it's Anna from LA Plans, and today I will be doing 2 unboxing videos from Ellemon Paper Co. So I'm very excited for this because I've been waiting for these to come in. So I've ordered a variety of cover pages and inserts for my financial agenda, for my main agenda, and then for my agenda, which is pretty much my on-the-go agenda. So I do have 2 orders coming in, and I honestly don't want to wait to open it up for the second order to come in. And so this video will be broken up into 2 different parts. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. And so all of these are for my MM, so these are all personal. And so I ordered a vellum personal cover page, and this will be for my cash system. But we have this, and this one comes with like a backing so you can see it. And I might actually use this inside my agenda, so I might actually keep that. But we have that. I ordered a goals, health, lists, and then I have a savings, and that's vellum, shopping, which is vellum, schedule, purchases, a vellum miscellaneous, and then a regular miscellaneous. Yeah, if I can do that. Groceries and dining out vellum, finances, and then business. And so my GM has Ellemon Paper Co cover pages, and so I'm going to do the same thing in my MM, and so that's where all of these come in. And so I ordered 1 per tab, so I have the CEO tabs from Cloth and Paper, and so I'll get into the cash system in just a moment, but I'm going to put in these. So for schedule, so the first tab is the schedule tab. So we have this cover page. We have a lists page with the list tabs. My projects tab is my content planning. So for my blog and YouTube and Instagram. And so I just ordered a business one for that one. For finances, we have this one. And then for purchases, that will be behind the finance tab as well. Health will actually be behind the list because I have a health section in there. So I'm going to throw that one behind lists. Okay, and then I have goals for the goals and ideas, and then miscellaneous. And I just wanted 1 per cover because I love the way that it looks with the glass dividers from Cloth and Paper. So I'm going to go through and add these in here. And so now under my finance tab, what I plan to do in here is have my cash system, and I'm going to keep it under the finance tab. So we have the tab itself, the finance cover page. I ordered the purchase cover page because I will be tracking purchases. And so these are from Cloth and Paper. And so I'm going to put all of these in the back of the finance tab. And then we have 5 of the frosted document holders from Cloth and Paper, and I just keep my cash in here. And so these are divided into my budget categories. And let me move this in the center now. And so I have 1 for savings, and so I ordered 1 vellum page per category just to organize it. And then I also have clear top dividers coming in from Cloth and Paper to tap these off as well. But I'm just going to organize these. So I have 1 for savings, and so I have a cash saving system, and so I keep cash in here so I can easily put that in there. And then first is going to be, I call this my spending, but there wasn't a spending cover page, so I just got shopping because it's essentially the same thing. So this is my cash for shopping. And this is pretty much my general as well. And then I have like a food category, so I got the groceries and dining out. And then the personal is kind of like my health and wellness and beauty one. And so I have 1 for that. And then I have a miscellaneous. So I also have a gas category in my budget, and there wasn't 1 for gas, and I honestly never use cash for gas. I don't intend to use cash for gas. I don't like going into gas stations, so that will always be done on my card. But for miscellaneous, if I want to add cash to that, or I want to add money to my bank, I'll put that back here. Or if there's, you know, uncategorized change, or if I want to move something somewhere, I'm literally just leaving this up to anything. We'll see. As I mentioned, this is a new system, so I just want to have kind of like a little something on the side just in case. So we have all of those. And so I ordered the vellum because I felt like the vellum would be stronger and it'd make it easier to kind of also see if there's money behind each tab with the divider. But I also just like the look a little bit better. And so I just ordered all these, and so that's my cash system. I have top dividers coming in as well, but those top tab dividers will be in here. And so I'm gonna have one for each of these categories to make it easier to separate, but for the most part I know the order. But that is my cash system, and that is the first part of this video. So my second and third order just came in. They combined the two. I did pick up a couple of inserts as well that I'm excited to share with you guys. And so I'm just going to open this up and share everything. So this is mainly a lot of cover pages. I want a cover page for everything just because I like the look and I like for everything to match. So I purchased a purchases, a weekly planner, a groceries and dining out, shopping, personal, subscriptions, savings, overview, other savings, miscellaneous, finances, emergency savings, debt, bills. We have work, and then I ordered the monthly ones. So we have January through December. And then these are the undated weekly planner number 1, and it's a week on 2 pages. And I like using these for content creating, so I just grabbed some more while I was ordering everything. So we have those. And then I also purchased the progress tracker. And so here is what they look like. And I will be using this for content planning as well. So I'm gonna be using this to mark what I filmed, edit, upload, thumbnails, and schedule, and that'll be in these boxes, and that way I can keep better track of all of my videos. But that's how I plan on using these, and I didn't know they had these until I was looking around on the website. So I don't know if I'm going to keep the cover page. I will keep it on the side for now. But that was everything in this order. So all of these cover pages over here are going to be for my financial agenda, and then the work and the finances inserts are for my personal agenda, and I will share how I'm using that with you guys. But let me move all these out of the way, and I'll show y'all the setups and how I'm using all of these. Okay, and so I'm gonna start with my GM, and so under finances, I initially had just the business page, and that was in my last video, and then I wanted to add a bills tracker in here because I keep my financial agenda in my office and it never leaves my office. So I just kept this bills tracker in from Infinite Lotus so I can just see what's paid and what needs to be paid. If I'm like downstairs planning, or I take this with that I'm planning somewhere, I just want to double check on a bill. I just want to keep it simple, but I did want to add a cover page for it because I have a cover page for everything else in my planner. So I just added the finances one for this. And then for work, I ordered this one because I'm currently working from home again. We had to go back and then they sent us back home, but I decided to start using the Infinite Lotus daily plan inserts for work. And I initially bought this so I could separate my work section and then my personal section, because on my personal, I just have the yearly, monthly, weekly, and daily cover pages. And let me just kind of show you all that. Because again, I have a cover page for everything in here. I just love the look, and I love how it organizes everything and separates everything. So I was going to use the work, but I forgot that I had the schedule section in here because I bought one cover page per tab. And so I've just been using my work ones behind the schedule, and it's been working pretty well. I keep them up front so it's separated from my personal. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use this one for work. I'm going to eventually create a work agenda with inserts, and so I might save that until then. For now, I feel like I'm just going to leave it behind the schedule because it's separated and I don't need to have another insert behind that one. So for now, this one's just going to be stored to the side, but we have all that in there. And then under projects is where I keep all of my content creating items. And so I have my monthly inserts that I use for like ideas and collaborations. And then this is what I was saying, how I use the weekly plan for content planning. And so this helps me determine when I'm going to film, what's going to go where, and I put it on sticky notes so I can move it around. But behind here, I'm going to add these progress trackers. And so I'm just going to grab my finance agenda. And so I did order a agenda from Cloth and Paper, and that is supposed to be coming in very soon. But this is pretty much going to change, and a lot's going to change. But I am still going to put in all of these just to make sure I have one for everything that I was wanting. So I pretty much just got a cover page per subject or category in here. And so I will show y'all how this is going to be set up. And so I'm just going to go through and kind of organize these by tab and then what's going in each tab and kind of just review that with you guys. Okay, and so I know this kind of looks like a mess, but I promise it's not. So let me kind of just do this in order. Okay, so the first section of the tabs is going to be an overview section. And so that is my financial overview with my calendar. So I did combine these if you do watch my financial videos. And so we're going to put that one up front. And then the next section is my expenses. And so they didn't have an expense cover page, so I got bills, exact same things. So we're going to put this one in. And then next, I have my savings tracker. And so I have different savings accounts. And so I have one or two main savings, an emergency savings, and then a cash savings. And so I got the savings tracker just for the main one, for my main two, my emergency for my emergency, and then the other is going to be for cash. And so I'm going to divide these out into those. And then the next subject is debt. So I do use the savings tracker inserts from Infinite Lotus as a debt tracker. And so I just ordered this debt cover page for this section. And then the next section is my budget. So I did create a personal budget. And so in here, I divided my budget into spending, food, personal, and gas. And so I kind of just reordered it based off the cover pages. So there's personal. For spending, I just did shopping. And then for groceries and dining out, that is food. And then I just have a miscellaneous section. And these are the exact same ones that I got for my MM that was earlier in this video. So this is just the guide. So I'm going to put this up front. And then we're going to do shopping, groceries and dining out, personal, and then miscellaneous. And then I did order top tabs to divide out this section, and that these will each have a top tab divider organizing these in the final setup. But other than that, the last tab is my weekly check-ins, and where I like is my weekly check-ins. And so I just ordered this weekly planner one. And so that is how I plan on using all these. I have a couple of extra, let me see, subscriptions and purchases. So I keep my subscriptions in the back of the expenses, or now the bills section. So we're going to keep that here. And then for purchases, this is going to be something that I'm going to have a separate tab on when I get the agenda. So I'm just going to put this to the side for now. And then I haven't determined what I'm going to do with the monthly. Initially, I was going to use these, I believe, in my GM but I haven't decided how I want to use these just yet. I might actually use this in my cloth and paper agenda when it comes in. So I'm going to put both of these to the side for now, but I really love finally having all of these cover pages in here. And all of these updates. And so other than that, that is everything. That is all of the inserts that I've ordered from Ellemon Paper Co. And that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching.